Serdecznie chciałem zaprosić na wspaniały wywiad tutaj materiał Macieja Miszkina, Handsoma.
He's recording himself. Is he recording himself?
To wspaniały cudowny materiał.
Ciebie nie słychać. Hello. Słuchajcie, ze mną jest Sena Agbeko, to jest pięściarz, który miał okazję walczyć o mistrzostwo świata kategorii super średniej z Davidem Morellem. W tej chwili jest na sparingach tutaj z Canelo, więc będę z nim mówił po angielsku, a później będę się starał dla was dodać napisy. Hello, Sena.
Yes, how are you?
Say hello to Polish fans.
Jackson Masi, Polasi.
To oznaczało, jak się macie, Polacy. You fought to the world champion title.
Yes.
In super middleweight with David Morell.
Yes.
What you can talk about it?
I mean, there were so many issues with that fight. You know, we're supposed to fight that fight in April in Las Vegas, and I don't know, they were scared because there was going to be drug testing in Vegas, so they made a doctor make a false report on my MRI, and after proving that, you know, the MRI was fine, they still didn't want to fight me, so they pushed the fight to later in the year in Minnesota. In Minnesota, there's no drug testing, so I mean, Morell is a good fighter, but until, you know, we start drug testing and make sure that the sport is clean, I'll never be satisfied, because I mean, anybody, you know, can take steroids and be the best boxer, but if you want to talk about true ability, you know, you have to be pure. So that is my problem with boxing at the moment. Like, there has to be more drug testing, because otherwise people will always get away with it. They made me sign a contract that we're going to get drug tested, and we never got drug tested. When we went to Minnesota for the fight, I asked the commission for drug testing. They told me that the states does not require drug testing, so no drug testing. So I am very mad because of that, because I know my quality. I know I'm very good. You've seen me work with Canelo. You know my quality. So for me, it's not because Morell is so good. No. I mean, we've seen the signs, you understand? If you have nothing to hide, why don't you want testing?
Okay, so if you want more simple, no, not everybody are equal in boxing.
Yeah, of course.
They have a prospects, they have a champions, and
contenders.
They have contenders,
yes.
And journeymen also. So
yes.
Nobody equal.
Yes, of course. I understand. I understand. And sometimes the difference between a champion and a contender and a prospect is some of the things they do behind the scenes. And sometimes it's not just hard work. I think that the sport of boxing at the moment is very, very dirty, and they have to do a lot more to clean up the sport. Otherwise, it's going to be like that always.
Maciek Suleński is no one Polish that you know.
Yes.
You know also Paweł Stępień, because he
yes.
was on Better BF sparring.
Yes.
Now you are on Canelo sparring.
Yes.
So which guy is the better one?
I mean, all of them are world class. You know, we can have more than one good fighter. You know, Beterbiev, he has his strengths, you know, Canelo has his strength too. So Beterbiev is a very strong, powerful fighter. He's very intelligent. You know, he knows how to cut off the ring. He knows how to use his punches and his power. Canelo is also a very explosive fighter. You know, he may be small, but he packs a punch. You know, he knows where to place the punch and everything. So there's a reason why the two of them are champions. You know, different weight classes for that reason. So Beterbiev, you know, the only boxing champion with 100% knockout ratio, so that tells you that he has a lot of power. You know, Canelo, undisputed super middleweight champion, the face of boxing, so you know that he also has his strengths. So I'm just very lucky and blessed to have been in a position to work with these two people and learn from these two champions.
Okay, you saw the Maciej Suleński on the sparring with Canelo.
Yes.
What you can say about his skills? He have a chance to be a world champion?
Of course. I mean, he's already fought for world championship, and he won the distance, you know, in both cases. And even with the Danny Jacobs fight, it was very close. You know, it could have gone either way. If it was if it was in Poland, he probably would have won. You understand? So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a matter of how bad he wants it, the amount of hard work he wants to put in. He's in here. He's, you know, going toe to toe with the best in the world, Canelo. There's no reason why he can't himself be the best in the world. There's a reason why they called him to this camp. So.
Okay, you come from Ghana.
Yes.
But now you are in the United States because the biggest boxing is here. Is that the reason?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. When I became a boxer, actually, I did not want to come to the U.S. I wanted to stay in Ghana because I had a great life in Ghana. But I knew that if I wanted to become a champion, if I wanted to give myself a chance, I had to come to America. All the people, all the champions from Ghana. Ghana has 9 world champions. And all of them had to come to America to become champion.
Which one, the champion from Ghana,
we have,
is the best for you?
I mean, honestly, they're all really good, but Azuma Nelson is the most accomplished. You know, he held the WBC featherweight world champion for 10 years. And you know that's not easy. The Mexicans, you know, they're all over that weight. So for him to hold it for 10 years, you know that he's a great fighter. He went to lightweight against Pernell Whitaker. He lost, but he came right back down to featherweight. And he's the most accomplished boxer out of Africa. So I will give it to Azuma Nelson. But we also have other great fighters like Joshua Clottey, Ikote, DK Poison, Joseph Agbeko, and then more recently we have Richard Kome, and then we have also Isaac Dogbe. So all these are guys who, you know, are champions from Ghana, and I'm training hard so I can add my name to that list in the future.
Thank you for the interview.
Thank you so much, brother. Yes, thank you so much. I hope that was a good one.
That was perfect.
Yeah.